निशान चूक माफ nahi maaf nichu nishan. In Gujarati, my mother tongue, it means shoot for the moon, and if you miss, you land among the stars. And this is the motto my dad has been hammering since I was a kid, and for sure, the reason I'm here today. Namaste. I'm Rahi. Rahi in Hindi means Raha par chalne wala, literally translated as a traveler. And I'm honored to be here today with you to share snippets of my journey. A journey which starts as a timid 12-year-old boy moving from India to Singapore. It was this one hot, humid, typical Sunday afternoon in Singapore, just after 4 p.m. And I'm chilling with my cheeky cousins in the pool. And suddenly, this fancy pair of swimming goggles catches my attention. Look at that. It has those reflective lenses, it's shaded, it fits just right. And immediately I associate this pair of goggles to why he keeps beating me in swimming pool. I definitely want to get one. So I go to my dad and start convincing him. Hey dad, look at this really nice pair of goggles. They snug fit, they are so cool, even Michael Phelps uses them. And hey, if you want your son to be studying engineering or medicine in future, Indian parents, right? You need to protect his fragile eyes. And these are the perfect goggles for me. My dad listens to me patiently for 10-15 minutes and smiles. Son, you should go into sales. Naturally, you are a good Jew, and sales is in our blood. Gujaratis are known for their business sense. I feel ashamed, and I get defensive for what I thought was an elaborate ploy of getting what I wanted. But it is much later that I realized it was this feedback and encouragement that led me to sales and marketing. To quote Steve Jobs, I simply connected the dots. Many of you here would agree with me. Everyone close to us are eager to give us their feedback. Be it our parents, spouse, kids, your mother-in-law, your mother-in-law, your mother-in-law. These feedbacks are often unsolicited, but they do it out of love and consideration. They want you to be a better person, a better human being, and for you to realize your true potential. Much so, it's true about the feedback you get from many bosses today. They want their employees to realize their potential and in turn, contribute positively to the organization. But what is feedback? Well, the official definition is it's a reaction or a response to a particular process or an activity. But in business context, it has a negative connotation. It is equivalent to you coming back from a long, tiring day at work, and your partner goes, "Darling, we need to talk." Your first reaction will be, "Oh no, what did I do wrong? Am I in trouble?" Our colleague Bahar has been saying this over a year now. Use the word insight instead of feedback. And I agree with her. Insight truly reflects the purpose of this discussion with your employees. Take a moment to reflect. Would you rather have your boss come to you and say, "Do you have a minute? I want to give you feedback"? Or would you prefer they come to you and say, "Do you have a minute? I would like to share some insight with you"? Doesn't it change the emotional state with which you go into those discussions? One would make you negative and defensive, but the latter would make you more open and positive. I have received frequent insights from Jefferson. my friend, my mentor, and my ex-line manager. And I have to admit, it is empowering till today. Jefferson, or like how we call him Jeff, is a Yoda of SNOP. Not for his height or his looks, which is pretty obvious, but for his 15 years of experience with Volvo Group. I joined Jefferson's team 18 months ago as a demand planning manager for Group Trucks Asia, a role in which I had little or no experience. To say I was nervous would be an understatement. But Jeff welcomed me, onboarded me, and then he went a step beyond. He shared his vision for the team and how I fit in that vision. From the day one, I had a clarity about what role I played and how I could contribute. And this removed the uncertainty or the nervousness that I had. Jeff gave me that significance. He put his trust in my potential and abilities. Trust by default. I have made mistakes, and he has observed them. He guided me, and he helped me correct them. But at no point in time did he make me feel that I do not belong here. Unlike Yoda, do or do not, there is no try. With Jeff, it was always, let's do this together. Learning on the fly. Just 3 months into my new role, Jeff entrusted me to present our monthly brand demand to a brand SVP. 2 months later, I was presenting the similar brand demand to our EVP and in a Volvo Global SNOP forum. By February this year, Jeff had given me the responsibility to anchor the biennial GTA SNOP workshop and lead the change from a legacy demand planning tool, which had been around for 30 years, to the new demand planning tool rolled out by Volvo Group. And I'm proud to say we have transitioned for the last 3 months without any hiccups. It may all seem like a part of job, and it is. But to me, these accomplishments, these achievements, were due to Jeff's trust in me and my capabilities. There are little things that Jeff did that made it all possible. Talking to me daily, sharing his thoughts, ideas, be it over lunch or during business trips. Whenever possible, Jeff would be sharing his insights, giving me positive, constructive feedback about the work I did and my contribution to the team. He would acknowledge my contributions, and he would say, "Thank you for today," almost daily. And you can feel that it's a genuine thanks coming from him. I developed a sense of belonging to my team, to GTA, and towards Volvo Group. I felt I could go to Jeff with my ideas and challenges and my thoughts, and he would listen to me with intent and give me his honest opinion. We developed a stronger bond as friends. And then I shared how we could do things differently. One such instance was last year, somewhere around December again. Jeff and I were discussing about succession planning and knowledge transfer for our team and our brand. He had an idea of adding one new employee reporting to me in 2019. But I saw it differently. And I counter-proposed. I said, why wait 12 months? Let's start immediately. Let's get an intern or a trainee on board. And this would give us an opportunity to find the right fit for our team. I went on and described a few projects or tasks he or she could do. This idea and feedback was received very positively. He gave me the responsibility to execute my idea, all the way from getting approvals from department head, shortlisting the candidates, interviewing them, and onboarding them. And I'm glad to say Shah has been with us since April this year, and his contributions are well recognized within our team, our department, and with cross-functional teams. With Shah, I feel I have become what Jeff was with me. I replicate what Jeff did with me. Trust by default. Me and Shah continue to have open dialogue, frequent conversations, be it over lunch or on a Friday evening after work. We talk about new ideas and thoughts, and I listen to him with the same intent and give him my honest opinion. With Shah, I feel I've become Yoda. Slightly better looking one. We all are on our journey with Volvo, but our journeys are intertwined. We all have to play our part as Luke and become Yoda someday. But doing so more than once or twice a year changes the dynamic of relationship, builds trust, and encourages millennials like myself to go that extra mile. I'm confident we'll continue to grow. But sustainable growth, inclusive growth, can be achieved through frequent dialogues and open communication. So, dear colleagues, let us all embrace this open door culture we have at Volvo. Let us put our trust in our employees and our colleagues. Share your thoughts, your ideas, your insights regularly. And let us make this journey a memory of a lifetime. Thank you.